For better or for worse, mobile gaming isn't what it once was. I remember back when I first got my iPhone 3G, all the way back in 2009, 2010, somewhere around there. These were the glory days of Angry Birds, Candy Crush, Fruit Ninja, Cut the Rope, and Plants vs. Zombies. These games were a handful of dollars each, complete and contained no ads, and I'm probably forgetting a whole ton of them that I've just lost to the annals of history. As mobile gaming has grown with bigger and more expansive titles, obviously this business model can't remain. When production costs increased, so did the front-facing cost to the consumer, and, well, we mobile gamers don't like upfront costs. I've talked about this at length elsewhere on the channel, how free-to-play is ultimately the most consumer-friendly model for game monetization if it's done right. After all, studios still need money too, developers need to pay the bills just like the rest of us do. With Bomb Club, however, Antoine Latour has done the seemingly impossible and transported us all the way back to 2010, giving away a massive labour of love and a complex puzzle experience for no cost at all. Bomb Club is completely free to download, it contains no ads at all, and even the expansion DLC packs are incredibly cheap. Bomb Club is, in a word, incredible, and its very existence is perplexing. Here we have one of the highest quality mobile titles I have ever played, literally being given away for nothing. But never look a gift horse in the mouth, I suppose. At its heart though, Bomb Club is a puzzle game where players are tasked with orchestrating the perfect chain reaction of explosions. If you've ever played any of the classic Bomberman games, you'll be familiar with the concept of bombs exploding in a variety of different explosion shapes. Some explode in a horizontal and vertical cross, others only blast across one of these axes. Some explosions clear gaps in the terrain, some don't and instead travel through the bedrock. Some bombs explode in a circle around themselves, and some bombs need multiple detonations to actually explode themselves, and some wear hats. Wait, what? Did I just say? Yes, hats. Some hats, like the party hat or the bows and ribbons, help other bombs get in on the fun. The hard hat, however, protects bombs from explosions, and so must be blasted off before that bomb itself can be triggered. To try and describe everything here in this review would kind of give you the headache you'd get from sniffing too much trinitrotoluene, but the game introduces all of these different mechanics gradually, with plenty of room to practice and explore, and it iterates on previous ideas. There's also the hilariously named Nitronomicon, your exhaustive guide on all things explosive, to remind you of which bombs do what if you happen to forget. It's masterful game design that shows you how to do something, then subtly leads you to extrapolate outwards, feeling like a mad cackling genius when you figure it out. And believe me, it feels so gratifying when you do. That perfect chain reaction feels just simply incredible when you get it, and coupled with the music beats and cutesy graphics, it's one of the most satisfying experiences in recent gaming memory for me. Then there's the score screen. Each level has multiple different objectives, and whilst a single objective will clear the stage and allow you to progress, you are encouraged to complete all 3 objectives in one go, and when you do, the score screen is just, oh, words just don't do it justice. Here, check it out. The way that it's all tied together is just super satisfying. The art style is also incredible. The characters are colourful and vibrant, readily identifiable from their crazy swollen animal heads and matching colourful jumpsuits. And that vibrancy extends to the writing too. Bomb Club follows the adventures of, well, the Bomb Club, as they discover that someone has broken the rules and left a load of bombs just lying around. At first, you just follow the team cleaning up the mess and trying to figure out which of them, if any, are to blame. Now, the game does eventually reveal an antagonist, and the reveal itself had me in stitches, just as much as most of the character interactions throughout the previous part of the game had. There's a chemistry, a joviality to how the club members talk and act around each other that almost demands its own Netflix series. The writing is just that good. And this is all from a puzzle game, and yeah, a free one at that. I seriously cannot overstate just how much of an absolute joy this game is to play. It's pure, unadulterated fun, and that creative delight just oozes from every single facet of it, from the gameplay, the characters, the visuals, and the sound design. Everything here is just impeccable. And did I mention that it's free? Well, it is. The entire base game, completely free, devoid of ads, and it's lengthy too. There's a lot to keep you going here, and plenty of head-scratching challenges too. There are some optional DLCs that you can purchase for an astonishingly small fee and download too. These add new stages, new gameplay mechanics, and even more fun. Now, personally, I gladly slapped the purchase button on all these early on, just to support Latour on this absolute masterpiece, but having since actually played them, every single one of them is worth it, and combined, the total cost is still considerably lower than most premium games that don't come close to the quality of this utter gem. In fact, you'll find that those 4 DLCs are probably cheaper than a cup of coffee at your local Greasy Spoon cafe. Now, if it sounds like I'm waxing lyrical, well, it's because I am. I'm genuinely trying to find faults with Bomb Club for this review, but even at a $10 price tag, I still would have enjoyed every second as much as I did, and still have rated this game as highly as I do. But again, it's free. Please, if you do nothing else today, download Bomb Club and ring in the new year with some explosive action. Trust me, you'll have a blast.